One dose solves any problem.
That doesn't make Doctor Holli'dae strong, Dieta. But if you drafted one, I'll draft one, okay? Let's do it.
Then fire, heed my call.
These are probably like the 3 best legendaries, actually. Yeah, shall we just go Doc Holly because I said it? Lucky, thank you. That is lucky. At least. I think Alakir is good, Brownie. Maybe not as good as the other two, but it's up there. The hero power is really good, right? Let's try Duck. It's the one I haven't played in the longest from these, I think. Alakir's HP is +2 attack and Wind Fury this turn on your hero power and Divine Shield. Alright, let's go for it. We said, right? We said. Alright, so this is where I have to implement my strats. Sometimes you need to go for the rarer card rather than the better card. But Amphibious doesn't feel that common, right? So maybe Amphibious is just worth it. Much better than Ice Crown. I mean, if you mean me playing or some specific people playing, sure, but no, I mostly face... I mean, yeah, today I face some different classes, but for the most part, it's a majority of DKs. If you see this more, even better. Good call, Brownie. I think I go Chill Vibes, because that's rarer than this. And also helps me stall. Trouble Mechanic is probably just a better card. I'm probably gonna try avoid drafting a bunch of weapons because I have the Doc Holly. I don't like this. This card's unplayable. I mean, Bounty Boy on 3, Doc Holly on 4. OB, thanks God, back in meta check in PC. Let's go, Trouble Mechanic. Hey, Nebula. I think Greedy is good, and even not common enough to where I can take it. Just seeing Sev's cock W on the side. Interesting. Elemental Snitch doesn't seem that common. Is it worth Excavations? Probably. Tumble is just too good, I think. Like, legit Dimensional Core. Just so bad, this guy. I'm doing Core. I hate the board space thing, that's about it, but... Oh, wow. These are all very good. I actually think it might be Bayfin. Like, that crazy. I was gonna say I recognized you. Well, thank you for the follow, Bumpiest. Maybe is rare. Less rare in the issue for Mage Knight is it's not really that much of an AoE because usually you don't get to kill it off, they get to decide how to do it, and usually like deals 2 to the minions that you don't care about dealing 2 to. Hey, Obelix. I'm really happy to, man. You're welcome. Is it better to take another Nebula and screw Doc Holly? Always Nebula. What if pick 30 I get forced into a dupe? What happens then? Surely I'll get an overload card, or do I take the Ice Crown? We laugh? Fair. Then cry? Okay. Let's take Ice Crown. I have one elemental. Surely that's not enough for the prairie, right? Though, I feel like you don't get enough Ellies, especially in Highlander. Going with Tusker. I did take Dimensional Core, which actually gives some value to Arcanite. But Cosmo is pretty solid. Especially with Nebula, right? Why is it called Highlander? It's from the movie, there can only be one. I haven't seen that yet, Tri-Knight. I think I need the draw. This card is draw. Oof. I don't usually think so much about curves here. I think people overvalue curve nowadays. I mean, you want to make sure that you have a solid curve, but not to the point where you're really sticking to a black and white scenario, right? Like, oh, I have to have 6/2s, I have to have this much 3s. It's about understanding how your deck's gonna play out and making sure you're filling the gaps accordingly. Sometimes a 2-mana card could be actually a 7-mana card, and the 7-mana spell could actually be like a 2-mana spell because you have Cosmo. Yeah, you have to look at it differently. Yeah, we'll go weapon here. Damn, these are 2 solid cards. I think Escape Pod is okay, to be honest. It's gonna be Triangulate in this deck, right? Nebula, Tumbleweed, Digging, which gives me 4 Excavates and 2 heals. I think it's better than this because of exactly that. Gotta be Flow Rider here. I don't have mechs. Maybe I find an Overload card. Now I wish I skipped Cosmo on that other one because we got it again, but... Meltamental is amazing. Drink Server is good, so is Matching Outfits. Matching Outfits in this deck though, maybe Cosmonaut. I don't have many super good matching hits. Matching is good versus my opponent's Death Knight stuff. Drink Server is really good though as well. I really like it. I don't know why I really like Drink Server. I have a win con and I have an answer to DK stuff. I think I go Drink. Matching is also a little more common, I think. There's a good Ellie. And I really need 4s. Molten Magma is just too good. That's the drink I'm usually looking for, right? And I don't have a copy. 1 Amphibious Cactus, Drink, Greedy, Ice Crown, Kobold, Triangulate. It's also good with Triangulate. Trouble, Tusker. Does matching Bafin work? Well, no, because you're the one that summons a minion, right, X? Yeah, this deck's looking pretty good, again. Man, yesterday I dropped a super good Shaman as well, though. So it always scares me. I have 2 large spells. Does that make Groundskeeper more worth it than calling the finishers? Maybe? I also again need a 4 a little bit more. These are all really good. Yeah, well, neither does. Basically, they're both Caverns cards, right? Yeti Taunt with potential heal or muster for battle without a weapon. Can use an enemy minion. Yeah, but you're the one that summons it anyway, X. I love Hollow, but let's go Ghostwriter, sure. I guess we take Crimson Commander. You ever take Worgen Greaser? So I have 2 Draenei's, and this draws Draenei, which is a Cosmonaut. So right now, it's interesting that Troubled Mechanic guarantees that I draw Cosmo. Do I need 3s more than I need 4s? I probably need 4s more than I need 3s. Dude, let's actually take Greaser. Frosty the core. This is really good too, but Frosty's just better. It's also stall with Doctor Holli'dae, which is insane. Probably just the 1. Cabaret is interesting. Nature Frost? Nature Frost Fire, Frost, Nature Frost. This Shadow, Arcane. Interesting. I already have Brass. There you go. I'm only tempted because of freaking making Nebula and Tumbleweed cheap and stuff like that, but such a slow... A card like Cabaret is slow into swing turns. I don't think I need that. I think I need to make sure I stay ahead into Doctor Holli'dae Nebula, which lends towards Tram. Panner for draw now. Damn, I wish I could take Triangulate. What did we pick Triangulate over? Okay, so we end up with a no-dupe deck, which is great. I think there are a few picks which I wish I didn't take and then picked up later. Triangulate was one of them. Cosmonaut was another one. I think Nebula was another one as well. But you never know. I think Cactus Cutter was one as well, where I wish I didn't pick them because there was a better card offered, and then afterwards I got them offered again. Bouncer. Yeah, I'd rather have Bouncer and Triangulate than Triangulate and Mishmash Musher. Maybe I take freaking Star Scale, but I think Mishmash Musher fits the deck better than a 5-mana 4/7, right? I don't know. I mean, they all suck. But this is a just-in-case comeback, and I don't really need a card like this. Interesting list. Pretty good deck again. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I think it is a pretty good deck. I don't want to get my hopes up too high because I'm being a little let down recently, but we'll see. No, I will never say a deck is 12-0 with confidence. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. No amount of good draft RNG ever gets you towards a guaranteed 12-0. You also need to play out of your mind, make close to 0 mistakes, and for 12 games in a row not draw like this. Yes, let's start with 2 of our highest cost cards in a deck that I end up with no Overload. I can discover Overload from Ghostwriter, but I'd rather tempo this. Yeah, I know, Bangers, I know, I got you. This should be an interesting run, though. Hopefully it'll be a little breather after our last one, okay? Because I came in today, I'm a little tired this week, I'm a little stressed out, chat, okay? I wanted today to be a chill and calm stream, and my first 3 games, well, they started to make me cry. I had one deck ever that I thought would go 12-0 for sure. I don't know, I think even saying 12 for sure is pushing it nowadays. Maybe like 3 years ago you could say 12 for sure, but you could still not say 12-0 for sure. I think they were a nerf to the cards in Arena Psych, because they come with a risk at draft stage. They come with an additional level of draft consideration, where commonality and offering rate is put in. But then they come with the upside that they are always active no matter what. and also the upside of if they are somehow stolen, they are not then activated. I think that's an interesting give and take for Arena. Those are the new keyword for the meta, which came out yesterday. The day before, sorry. Base. Draw Cosmonaut is pretty interesting, although I already did draw my expensive stuff. These are the two cards you want from Cosmonaut, but we'll do this. Exclamation mark Starship though in chat will give you a little explanation of what the Starship keyword does. Well, I will say one thing, Psych. The design change is made with standard in mind, so frankly, it doesn't matter what they all think. And I think that design should be made with that in mind. Like, for example, chat, this is the card we're talking about, right? So I get to choose to do this, and is it really a good AoE anymore? Do you know what I mean? Well, probably because it kills a 1/1. I guess it doesn't do anything. Can I explain why Anubrak is balanced? Well, you're probably seeing it a little unbalanced right now, TS, because it's in the meta that has the least answers to it. In all reality, it's an 8 mana 8/4 that you can just ignore and go face to. If you're someone that's trading it to try and kill it, or insisting that you have to kill it, it will be an unbelievably strong card always. The truth is, it is a slow card in general, and you can kill your opponent because they played Anubrak. Right now, it's probably the best it's been, but I would still argue that it's not a very, very good card by modern standards. It's just a punish if it's randomly pulled from a bunch of other things, for example. I would say. Rusty the core, easy.
No matter where we are, life can flourish.
Interesting. A free digging, 6 face. Could take triangulate, but really and truly, my Cosmonaut wants to hit these two, so having them in our opening hand is a little annoying, but I think we just do this. I know it may seem weird, but I think I am doing this to protect my 6/3, and I really want to swing next turn into Nebula. So, it's either 3-face, ignore the 1/1. Either way, I'm swinging. Digging is kind of good with triangulate. Yeah, see, another cool thing for triangulate. Yeah, my opponent has a very bad deck as well. Like, double drafted Molten seems so horrible. Now I'm going face. They probably just couldn't see it here.
Elements guide.
And this is what I mean, Sai. Remember, we're talking about, like, do I actually go mishmash? I think I do. You end up with a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 7, 6 instead. If you don't trade Nebula, they just hit you for 8. Yeah, but they paid 8 mana for it, TS. I mean, if you trade into it, you miss 8 and they hit you for 4.
By Fang and Claw for Doomhammer.
It sucks that he had some bad experiences with it as well, I'll tell you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. We won the early game. Oh, is my Doctor Holli'dae? This deck I think is not contingent on Holli'dae. And the reason I also like these two is this 2 into sludge even draws me my Cosmo. That's actually a little annoying. I have a perfect-ish answer here. Do I still trouble mechanic? I think I have to. We have discover. Yeah, like for example, when someone plays Rattleguard to 9 mana, 9/9, it deals 9 to your face, but for 9 mana I can generate 2 elusive taunts that both protect me from the 9 damage that Rattleguard does and represent 16 to their face. If I'm trading into it, I'm always losing. Yeah, I will agree with you. I think this is a meta where... Interesting. Where it is stronger because it's more punishing. But I think drafting it isn't very good. First of all, they're playing Rogue. The scary thing is when it comes for free as part of a 6-drop in a class that has Death Rattle synergy, in a meta that doesn't have a lot of answers for it. There it's really good, I would say, yes. I want to draw Cosmo. But I think only if I hit a spell from this. I don't want to chill vibes then trade. I don't like that so much. We just try to hit Rock or Heart Blossom. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm sorry you had a bad experience though. I will say that, yes. It sucks if you faced it in that latter scenario that I mentioned. There it's crazy. But mainly because your opponent paid like no mana for it in a deck where it was kind of cheap for them. In a deck that had all the synergy anyway.
None can comprehend the vast of my power.
I'm gonna follow from Jim earlier as well. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, basically there are many.
The snake in your boot.
Most Death Rattle decks have sweet synergies, what I would say. I want a Cosmo on 7, which probably means on 6 I want to triangulate Nebula. Correct?
Just be my best song yet.
Undead, 2 Ellies, 2 Murlocs. It's probably still better than the other cards, even just as a buff. I think I still prefer Frosty to Shroom. I mean, these are all good, but... What I really want to figure out is what I'm doing next turn, though. If I'm triangulating next turn... I think Triangulate is a bad card? I don't think so.
What to do?
See, if I take Frosty, I'm playing it on, what, 8? What am I doing next time? I want to triangulate. Maybe I take Shroom just because it fits better.
Little time.
You know what? I'm taking Shroom. Because of the curve. Next turn I can 2/2/2 or even 2/2 treasure. Even though I prefer the other card. Crap. I still want to triangulate. Now I can do this instead. If you had this expansion presents some OP cards, and what are they? Nebula. Crap. I mean, Ice Crown clears, but maybe now I want to take Asteroid. Whatever I take here, it's just going to be the card that's more likely hit with Cosmo, right? That's my issue. But Cosmo will always hit a unique card. So maybe, honestly, you just take Asteroid. It's good wherever it hits. Oh wait, accept face. It's fine. Good draw.
In that breath, blown away, blown away.
Why did I have to ask the game to show me a way that could be worse? I thought... yeah, I knew it could go face. It's only a 1-3, it's okay. But yeah, if it hit left, really good. If it hit right, clears. But the 3/3 draw is extremely good for us.
No matter where we are, life can flourish.
And we hit it anyway. But yeah, but picking Asteroid actually makes it more likely you hit Nebula there. Because you only have one spell that has a larger pool rather than two spells that have a large pool. What just happened? Interesting. Like, do I triple Magma and Cactus Scatter? Or do I double Magma Nebula? I think I double Magma Nebula. I know they're more likely to kill one. This is fine. Good luck. They're more likely to kill one, but I get two. So... And honestly, even if I got offered Mishmash against a Proto, I would have taken the Proto. Because they still have to kill one, get a 7-drop, I have another one. I took this because the others were just like vanilla 8/8. Okay.
Realization for all, and all thanks to me.
I do actually have a Pirate. I also actually have a Murloc. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much here.
Take a look.
It is Tri-Knight. Not that it really has mattered, but it is. Ooh. Two interesting draws in a row, but I've got 7,000 cards. That is quite good though. No Rush. Rush, Taunt, and Poison. No Lifesteal though. Really.
Speak well. Well done. I can see.
Yeah, I think this is a great Shaman as well. Thank you for the follow, Glandalf. So this is acceptable early game. This is a Doctor Holli'dae. I have much better cards than these. This is a good deck, but it's not even remotely close to standard power Oscar. I think this would be lucky to ever win a single game in standard. Isn't standard right now like pure elemental mage that like kills you on turn 5? And every turn they play like 10,000 things or something? Or like, it used to be big spell mage with like turn 4 tsunami into turn 5 tsunami.
Did you bring some fish?
And unfortunately, standard is just firepower. Mazda, thank you for the follow, welcome. And wait, Murph Dog, welcome. Dude, yesterday I got hit with a turn 4 into turn 5 huddle up. And so even draftable. Or was it turn 5 into turn 6? Maybe turn 5 into turn 6.
I smell golden in their waters.
Hello, Phantom. In standard, with cards like King Tide and Skyla. Let's go in. Alright, Phantom. Yeah, really, Oscar? Didn't even know that. Again, you wanna hit Cosmo into Nebula with this deck. I'll take the draw. I might honestly barrel of Sludge here. Nope. I want to coin Nebula. Cosmo is actually not that good anymore, right, chat? We've drawn both Frosty the Core and Nebula, which are the more important hits. Tumbleweed is still a fine hit, but most other cards aren't really that good of a hit, base. Ouch. Maybe playing the 6/6 was just fine for you, brother. Cheers, man. It's like, good luck with work, dude. Interesting. Maybe I take matching outfits. I don't want first contact. It's not gonna fit this curve. Dig in? Sure, yeah. I'm not gonna do it here though. Here I'm just doing this.
A clear goal.
Okay. So we're probably still Cosmo. So my thing was this, right? I'm really ahead with taunts. Jeez, if I play Cosmo next turn, which looks like I will, right? It'll be a very interesting matching outfit. But now I'm really glad I picked digging. I'd probably go for digging instead. Rewarded. Just explaining my lines out loud, you know? Explaining my lines out loud. Now we coin Nebula and they concede.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
That's pretty good for 8 mana. What if mine has Taunt and Elusive, and I have 2 of it? What would you say then? Like this, for example, is very Anubarak-esque, this card. I'm not gonna trade into it, I'm just gonna kill them before it even matters. Even if they black hole though, right? They get 2 4/4s, I get 2 7-drops, which go face.
Return to the ship at once.
Oh, right there. I can kill this without hitting it. So they're probably dead. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just need 6 damage 7-drop. That should be lethal.
Down across this wretched world. Is close at hand.
Don't know what's out there, so you know first.
Right. 8, 10, 20. Just kill this. Yeah, Nebula's crazy. Especially when you're already ahead, right? Like, I was in a position where my opponent played an 8/8 into my 3 Divine Shield 2/4. Like, we were already kind of tying them, going second. And I play Nebula. Oh yeah, also Murph Dog, there's like sufficient high rolls, right? It's also more board centric, right, in Arena. I feel like both of these are solid. I honestly have better cards though, but I'll keep the Divine Shield too, versus a Druid that has trouble dealing with it. Okay, some semblance of curve. Alright, we have to do something good by turn 7, chat.
I raise, you fold.
Base. Forge, that's like what? Coin. They're gonna coin a 6/8, I guess, is what they're gonna do. So if I do this, I can contest it with my weapon. So we can do 2 coin weapon, draw Cosmo, play Frosty. 6/8 ton. They should have clicked us an Iron Hold and discarded 2 cards and lost a mana crystal. Draw Cosmo, right?
Valen, we have a problem.
Just mainly thinning out our deck and take the kill. Well planned. Well executed. Now we can Frosty the core. Then we can Worgen triangulate. These are, look at the lines, man. You find Nebula, you get it with Cosmo, you win the game. It would be the turn after they drum circle, but they have to run them all into Nebula. And we should be fine with that. I don't even want to use this. I think it is worth the skill though. Reason being that they can kill off a 2/4 otherwise, and me staying ahead for me to do this play into Cosmos a little important, because this is a slightly slow turn 6 and this is still a slow turn 7. My pickup's turn 8. Okay, they're ramping. I'm fine with that. So we try to find Nebula. We don't. It's a little annoying. I mean, it's fine, but I think we go Malted then. I want to kill this. But I don't want to swing my weapon. Although, in your spell still costs 1 less after. Fine. Can't lose with Worgen Greaser. That's the plan. Bam, click, drum circle. 7 stick-ups. Anyone surprised, chat? So I can deal 3 AoE, which feels just short of being good, to be honest. Right, this goes in. Feels just shy of being good.
Where we are, life can flourish.
Watch the hand!
I could go Spell Totem, but that's a 3 and 4 chance to, well, kind of lose the game, right? Who cares? I mean, I care. I want to kill 2 of those. There's no real use to doing more Malted, so play around cleave in a way. So we'll do this. We'll play out the minions, and I want to make sure I'm killing two so they can't double trade and trade Tyrantis here. Another. This one's actually drafted Final Frontier. Interesting. That plays around Bunny Rabbit at least.
You're both #1 to me.
Damn, boy.
This is a choice.
Okay.
Or die alone.
So let's say 1, 2, 3 drinks. Double trade. Push 20. This? Honestly, this should have been in between the taunts as well, I think, yes. I still also play around Silas, even though it just doesn't make sense. It was about protecting the taunts, rather than anything. Healing doesn't really matter. Try first because lifesteal. Oh, you're right. I could have dealt the 3 damage extra. You're right, Andra. You're right. You're too wicked. I see it now. I mean, best I can do. Yeah, they could have been at 7, right? Double trade, then go for it. We'll see if it matters. But that's always a misplay, I think. No, I think it is. What's that? Well, why did I always summon one? Oh, because of Final Frontier. What was that? Cosmic Phenomenon. Summon 3/2/3 elementals with taunt. If your board is full, give your mains +1/+1. Well, it's still pretty darn good, I would say. I need Spell Totem, right? I don't know if they can somehow generate an old spell. I'm just gonna waste the coin. Because I'm scared.
Victory is yours.
It wasn't lethal though, right? It would have been lethal if I hadn't missed the damage. So I could, as one up.
Challenge the war chief for Doomhammer.
I actually think this is just good enough to keep. Maybe even this in the deck, but I mean, he means the drink could kill the taunt bangers, and then my Marin could go face, but it was one up. It would have been lethal had I not misplayed earlier. The spell totem was really lucky for me there, Amrara, for sure. I think I'd rather totem. Oh yeah, this is a Doctor Holli'dae deck. Oh yeah. Good call, chat. It is, you're right. I think I'd rather draw than play this.
Keep on panning.
Playing off curve. This on 2 into this on 3 would have been so much better. They have a really bad start as well, to be fair. Ooh. That's actually pretty darn good. Good groundskeeper. Honestly, Meltamental is better. The only reason to not Meltamental, or rather even Breaker, honestly, is that this costs more. It's actually the worst play from these three, but it costs more. So I could do Groundskeeper just so next time I can Ghost into double 3. I think you just take the better line straight up, and I think it's this. I do want to say, this run has been a little more normal, but also my deck is, well, pretty darn strong. I kind of feel like it's still worth a Ghost right there, even though I like the decor. I have heal, I have AoE, I have removal. Interesting. Yeah, heal is interesting too, but AoE could be interesting. After they value trade my decors, for example, in support of my magma. More heal gets me closer to Nebula though. Next time we can do 3-3. Ice Crown? Ice Crown is good for freeze, I would say. Otherwise, yeah, it would be fire this turn. Exactly why I didn't pick it, because I would need it this turn, right? You got me, Pancakes. You got me. The spell power bangers. When that card came out, we had attack instead of spell, so the 5th special one was the spell power, but now they brought spell power back. A 4-0 warrior is very likely to be an excavation deck. Taking time to cycle as well.
Picking up pace.
I know the lines they play in, but we're trying to play a not too far behind into Nebula deck.
We gotta need more rules.
Interesting, so they play this probably not to get the copy of it. Voon deck, huh? Voon deck. Interesting, so let's see what they're gonna start playing. Oh, they just don't want to burn. Well, this gets us ahead. Voon is a fun card. And with all you can eat, it makes for really interesting synergy. I had a sweet 12 with Voon a couple metas ago. So we can Frosty, Chill Vibes, Heal, Stall, Nebula. It's So we gotta pay attention. That's one of their copies, I'm pretty sure, right? So they probably have another hostile invader here. Right. 4 other cards they could have copied. Firstly, the card is a little annoying. Versus this now. But I think you force them to use spells and such. And see how they deal. Yeah, Blazer. I like Voon. Voon lets you cook a little. I think we had once a Voon deck where it let me get my 4th excavate with the Burrow Buster. And in fact, that is probably their other copy, Mech. Ooh, and Glyph 2 AoE. They could have value traded this way. Is that even a good Nebula now? Just gotta be, right? Mishmash! Doesn't even clear. So I guess we take Exodar. I don't want a Mishmash just to leave them with a 4-1. I need a Death Rattle minion. There we go, thank you.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
The thing is, they can trade here, then trade left, kill this, then play their next one and spell burst it and clear my 4/4s, and then still have a hostile invader on board, which when it dies kills my 2/2s. So they can clear. Oh gee, it's just the tilting thing, maybe win Brownie. Hey Shadow Dragon. Alright, so they have another copy card, right? We assume it could be an elemental, although the elemental could just be an order thing. So maybe they wanted to copy the 5 instead of the 0 and the 1 by playing the elemental. You know what I always tell you, Dash? I just want you to be okay, man. Try to find Cosmonaut. I wanna kill this. See, if I play small things, my board could just be gone. They can do 4 AoE. And they can choose to trade first and then deal the AoE, right? Let's see. Interesting. Now there's a world where I double molt it to push 8. Kinda living in that world, honestly. Which means I totem.
Well then, we have a problem.
To see if I can save 1, basically.
Does anyone copy?
I want to push 8. I know I could buff the Cactus Cutter to where it doesn't die to 2 AoE, but they likely want to trigger 4 AoE. So I want to put them in this position where... Go ahead, trade, trigger the 2 AoE, play the next one, trigger the next AoE, leave me at 2 4/4s, kill this. This wouldn't have mattered that it's a 3/4. Similarly, this 2/3 doesn't matter so much. And this 2/1 doesn't matter. This Shroomscape doesn't matter a lot because I can't target this. Shroomscape on this would have been better than Totem, but I can't target it. Shroomscape and everything else doesn't matter. Now they can 2 AoE. And then they can also Barrow Buster.
Of life will be.
Which is why I like pushing the 8. Interesting, they go for another 2 AoE instead of Barrow Buster. Okay, I guess popping this doesn't really make a difference, right? Alright. My death rattle trigger is after theirs, right? So this should work.
Watch out!
My death rattle trigger is after theirs. Yes. Yes. I think I want a Cosmonaut actually.
No matter where we are, lives that flourish.
I wanted Nebula. Summon order, it's all about timestamp. When they're the same interaction, it's timestamp. Going for the final boss? Good luck, the 12 vegan. Let's go, man. With Rogue, even. Summon order, X, yeah, summon order. Ooh, really? 4 Bloodrock shovels? You're playing Excavate Rogue, basically. Low curve, like you mentioned. Very nice, man. I like that little pyrotech in there as well. It's a summon order banger, it's not play order, so... He plays his minion first, his triggers first, yes. But I played my minion first, but the 4/4s were summoned after.
I am creation.
Still don't know what this card is. Canary? For the most part, it should work that way. Let's put it that way.
But lighter.
No, but Stalactite helps. As does Collapse, which may be better. Canary Ember. Why does Save say that again? They play the buff guides that took us treasure. Yes. I mean, we don't know what the last Voon card is, Jamie. So one of these 2 cards is a tribe that isn't a mech or a demon that they have two copies of. And then you have their 3rd Excavate.
Magic is not a tool.
Mage Scribe. So they have another Mage Scribe. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Shadow Dragon. Should I be killing the Mage Scribe? That's how it should have worked, yes. Didn't always work that way, but yeah. Much better now, pal, but... I don't know whether to kill their Mage Scribe. I know they have a freaking other one. I can deal 4. Maybe it's worth it.
There is little time.
Well, they're not consistent because they're bugged, though. I'm gonna lose a 1-1, but I think that's fine.
A clear garden.
Hey, Armand. My first round was another tilter, Tal. This one, I mean, honestly, I haven't even seen my Doc Holli'dae yet. But I still think we're doing alright. The deck is quite good. No, it doesn't, X. End of turn triggers on summon order, and when it doesn't, it's bugged. Yeah, tell. Have you even needed Duck in any of these games yet? Well, need's a perspective thing, right? Would have made all the games easier for the most part. Do I tumbleweed? Like... if you're not far behind, it is Blazer. Yeah, I push. I mean, this happens. The question is, do I tumbleweed this board? I guess. Now I'll wait. Jeez, Tal, crazy man. No, I haven't even seen Holly yet. I'm not complaining, my deck is good, but I actually haven't. So crown me and spawn me end of turn, they summon at the exact same time. No, there's no such thing as at the exact same time. They are the same effect, but there's still an order if it matters. Most times the order doesn't matter, but it was just coincidental left to right. I'm telling you, X. Again, you can decide to not believe me, but I'm telling you that's how it works. There he is. My opponent might just concede here.
Thank you. Now I'm excited.
Laura said let me know the reasons why my sound would be better with me in Canada.
It's not a toy.
I'm currently on page 12 of my manifesto. Oh, Lord. Don't, be truthful. Don't be hateful. Do I tumbleweed? I would say, be truthful, be detailed, don't be extra, and don't do anything out of venting your frustrations to your previous situation. Because when you're writing in that realm, sometimes you just want to let loose. You know what I mean? Hi Jeff, guys, Snapper. I was saying Asteroid deck yesterday, 35 rocks and went 12. Now you got into bad ING. My opponent has... I got clear with Mishmash. I have to remember my opponent has the Excavate legendary, right? So what do I do? You ever do nothing? Tempo Mishmash, no attack. Maybe that's the line. Yes. I tried to give advice with the caveat of, remember, I'm not a financial advisor kind of thing, can I? I feel like I give Acceptable advice. Better than the average Reddit user, okay? There's no way that's the correct play, right? I guess it does guarantee them the clear. A high roll at that, brother, man. A high roll at that. Hapiti. Now you're excited, mate. Here. Crap. Do you tumbleweed here, chat? Knowing that they have the frickin' 4 mana 5/5. I do have another tumbleweed in my deck. My type is just a 3/2. Like, I could hit here, totem, chill vibes, but one drink, oh, 2 drink. Interesting. This is the as much Starship as I have in this deck. I wanna stop them freaking trying to find an out. I'm gonna try and say, listen, you try to Azerite Ox here, if you whiff, you're dead. I also have another one in my deck. Surely that summons nothing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe even. They might armor here because they think they can get through, right? Nothing on board and we're at 7 health, chat. Just want to say.
Wind and breath. Blown away. Blown away.
There's no way. Have to play the long game, I guess. I mean, I don't even know, man. 3 weird legendaries for DK, 8 hands, Dungar, and Pod. Oh lord, I actually don't know what to tell you, Pexin. Might honestly be Dungar and keep it in mind for your draft, but don't debate yourself. Would have been nice to hit Nebula as well. Well, one randomly was generated from information, the other was from Azerite Ox, Skelly. The 100 million mana minion is draftable, yes. The life still sucks, yeah. Yeah, it did. As did that information, which might honestly cost the game. They're not taking the damage that you could have molted Magmad. Huh? Raid boss is not core, I think. Honestly, maybe getting this 3/2 was better than a totem, but taunt is very good, right? I still have Nebula and... I still have my Nebula still in my deck. But you know what? We did draw our Holli'dae this time around. Really, really awesome warrior deck, by the way, I want to say. Yeah, AV mini set, that's the one, thank you. Yeah, but even in that, I have to draw it though, right? The 1 and 4. I mean, the 7 mana AoE is not bad either. We know they have what? Random spell, random taunt, 1 drink, tier 1 treasure, and 2 cards in hand. My starship, yeah, but maybe it's better than a totem, don't really know. We'll see. Thing is, I can, if I draw Tram Mechanic or Tuskar, I can totem and do it. Like, normally that would suck, but what the mother fudge, chat? What was that information when they were out of stuff and we were playing top decks? Like, do I swing? There's no way, right? These kind of suck. Maybe Mishmash? No. I also low-rolled it now. What was the other taunt? Fanotum. A 4-mana Fanotum. I'm not sure about the free hit, but I think they have rock. So they could rock that card and try to do some dumb Reaper Scythe BS. Like they can take 6, right? So I also want to kill this. Very important. So they can hit here, trade here, swing here. And then I still have a 4/4 left, which can kill this, and I can swing Fae. It's heal. But it's something that's targetable, and they were covering my minion with it. I'm ahead, they have 1 card, I have 3. Thing is, my cards are not very good now. I drew my Nebula. I also low-rolled Nebula. This is about as bad as Nebula can get. Which is still very good, by the way. But I probably need a little more. After, well, their information was so good. As I said. Wow, and another excavate. 6 excavates. You just play it, right? Could be dead. Informations generate 2 random taunts. There are much worse taunts than a 10 mana 6/12 and the 4 mana 15/15 lifesteal. Canary. They trade though. It's a proto.
I'm almost out of cards.
So's Canary. The question is, do I play the 7/7?
I wonder.
Surely, right? just a 3-2 even of it.
Elements guide me. Did you bring some fish? Not done.
Pathetic again. Seriously, WTF, dude. No, Lana. Into World Pillar Fragment. What are the... How? Just how in the mother fudge? How? Like certified high roll mother fudging god, dude. This is what I mean, chat. This is what I mean, right? Is my deck great? Yes. Is his deck great? Yes. Did all his instances of RNG being super high roll? Yes. Did all my instances of RNG were super low roll? Yes. It's just crazy. Hit me direct. Just game, right? There's no out. Just leave it. Only took them a perfect excavate, Azerite hooks, excavate, information, high roll, excavate, high roll, list. No worries. There you go, guys. There you go. Is the extra legendary reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! Exodia? I have no idea. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like, I low-rolled my Nebula, didn't draw my Nebula till late. Took me a while to hit my Holli'dae, but we hit it to where it still mattered in the game. But they hit the correct the best excavate 7 times in a row. They hit the best excavate. Right? And even if they hit the best excavate 7 times, I still win. But they also have to high roll 2 cards from information as well. Right? Like, this doesn't matter what their deck is or was, we both have excellent decks. It's just so many things, man. Good to see you, man. Don't apologize for not being around and watch. Hope you're doing well, man. You, the kids, and everything.
In death. For Doomhammer.
I feel like these are almost worth a keep. Guaranteeing the coin and then having this. Hey, Avery, good morning to you as well. Well, I did end up getting another 2, and another 2. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this.
Don't have grease. Use some sludge.
We just start with greedy anyway, especially versus this.
I raise. You fold.
Very nice, fans. BG going well for you? The question is whether I 2 coin 2 when I know I've got the 5. What if I just play Troubled Mechanic and pray to coin a 5? Is that worth? I kinda wanna coin a 5, or I could just not play Troubled Mechanic, just play Tuskar and then still coin a 5. It's probably the better line.
Some fish.
Yeah. Coin 5 is much better, I agree, MV. Thank you, Ted. I want to hold Bafin. Matching outfits is probably solid. Interesting. I have Bafin and 1 matching. I could take 2, but I think I go Amphibious. Have you done the Book of Heroes and Mercenaries direct? I could Troubled Chill Vibes. Could also troubled amphibious tram. I think it's troubled chill vibe.
We have a problem.
Yeah, it came with this expansion, Draenei Skelly bro, basically. We got a lot of new Draenei cards, but they also did the same thing they did with Undead. Went back and made some old cards Draeneis. I can't kill this on board. So do I matching? I guess we matching then, right? Do I kill it now or do I go face?
Oh yeah.
I think we go face. Yeah, as long as they don't get the death rails and are able to pop with the death rail synergies, I think I'm fine. Envy. I don't care how good it is necessarily. Is this a siren song? They all are worth something here. Jive hitting this or this. I don't need jam as much with sea breeze digging. Here we go, Siren. I don't know, Direct. I used to love saving up 700 gold to buy the wings of the adventures. But mainly to unlock the cards, not for the content. That's unfair, Spec. Why weren't you kicked versus me? No, I think you played excellently, by the way. I do think you got a little lucky as well, but irrespectively, I think you played excellently, Spec. I have a very good deck as well.
Out of my guard.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
I don't think there wasn't was there a Blizzard story department? I don't think there was a Hearthstone story department. I don't think they have. I don't think Blizzard has cross-game teams like that.
Don't have freeze. Use some sludge.
I don't know, truthfully, but from my understanding, it does seem like the teams are quite independent. They very likely have some overarching teams that are cross-functional, like legal, for example. But game design is very internal, I feel. Alright, Jens.
Hope you don't have too
I had a game where I generated 3 chalices on turn 9 combo with spell power for 27. And I'm here with a deck that's mostly 2s and 3s and 4s, skipping my early game. You know what, Giga? I take it all back. We're fine. Is that entertaining, gents? Do you think me for this one's StarCraft crossover? I mean, I have no grounds for that, Gary.
Roof over this place.
Doctor 5. Yes, sirree.
Curse of gods upon you. It's really a blessing.
Elements guide me.
I saw someone say that, Gary. I think people are overreading into it. Do you know where that came from, Gary? I think people are just building themselves up to feel
You burn some, you burn.
like it's gonna be a failure. No, so in the patch notes, I think the where it came from is that in the patch notes they said it's gonna be something out of this world or something like that. But I think it's just flavor for the expansion, Gary. Frankly. I got Blackrock, but then my turn is kind of awkward. I don't know exactly. Let's see. I feel like it wasn't here, Gary. No, not from here. In one of the patches though, but not this one. Like they do say stuff like, for example, the rewards track is filled with out of this world goodies. Oh yeah, just like every other rewards track, why are these out of this world flavor? You know what I mean? I think it was a flavor thing.
May just be my best song yet.
And this are the dungeon raids from Hearthstone. Hey, arenas! It's quite there, direct.
Elements guide me.
Like for example, I stopped playing Hearthstone around about the Old Gods era, and I came back Forged in the Barrens, and there was a point in time where I tried to go back. To try those direct, and they felt horrible to me, not gonna lie. I just don't really have space.
I wonder. Wind and breath. Blown away. Blown away.
Masterpiece.
Doesn't really matter. Student gave me a funny pen. That feels so you, Johns. I feel so you.
That magma go hacks.
You win.
That one, yes, Gary. That one. Oh, it was in the expansion announcement, not the patch then, Gary. That's what they said. The Great Dark Beyond will have a special mini set that will go where no Hearthstone set has gone before.
Versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin.
For Doomhammer.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels so out of Hearthstone's style to cross over with another IP. Never, I think, direct. Not that I know of, at least. Imagine, Steve. Remember it. Remember it, peanut butter, Steve. Would have said the same thing about Magic. Magic feels full of crossover IPs to me, but I don't know. I guess at a certain point it didn't, right?
I smell gold in their waters. Keep on panning.
Well, Hearthstone is based on World of Warcraft initially, right? So using that IP makes sense. It's a new thing. 3 years ago, though, it feels like it was already that way, John's, which is where I kind of got back into the world. Diablo and Mercenaries? I guess.
Wind and brass. Blown away.
There was a Diablo Tavern Brawl, right, as well. As far as I know, everyone hated Diablo in BG, though, as well, so maybe that doesn't bode well. Yeah, this one's a lot more nasty. I don't even think it's worth trading. Yeah, I know you're tilted, Bar. I'm sorry, mate. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just sorry, man. No dice, but Kebab Night is there. Wait, what? My deck has no duplicates, yes. Lord. What do you mean Kebab Night is there? No. Legendary is always first, Lord.
Time to croak.
Does he stream? No, but I think he posted a clip in my Discord. Wait, does Kebab Night stream now? I didn't know. No.
Well then, we have a problem.
Does anyone copy?
Yeah, so the way Arena works now, Lord, is your first pick is always guaranteed to be a legendary, but it is also your only legendary. That's awesome, Sev. Because I think she was only putting like 200 before. I'm always happy to see people, though, perform well.
Did you bring some fish? It's a trap!
Time to croak.
Rising Tide raises all boats. I do see it that way. Although Sun's boat probably doesn't raise my... you know what? I can't speak to you this way. Can't speak to you normally. I'm just happy to see people get what they deserve, man. I did not, Stenero. Spec beat me. Who won the giveaway? Draw 7 and Mr. Kenny. Yeah, this is more how the deck drawing well performs. Argonub. Like,
Top little death knight.
they can do quite a bit here, actually. Missed order then from them. No, you don't trade into that. Yeah, they could have actually had a 3-3 alive over there. Do I just ignore the geode?
I wonder.
Feels weird to ignore the geode. Yeah, I don't think that the mini set will be an IP crossover, because even if Hearthstone somehow decides to go for an IP crossover, don't you think it would be an expansion rather than a mini set? Like, imagine going through all the cash to get an IP crossover that sticks in the game. Surely you don't want it to be a little mini set. Thank you for follow, Lord.
Blast.
Troll versus Gul'dan.
I think Hearthstone is more apt to do references than crossovers, like Audio Technician being Lucio. Yeah, I can see that. I don't want to keep these. I guess I can also see what you're saying, Gary. Ooh, that gives me a nice 2 to play instead of the travel mechanic. No, didn't, ooh, maybe I want to draw instead. Although if I play greedy, I can coin Bracelli, it's probably more worth it. Now we have options, we can either coin Bracelli or go troubled coin Panner. First of all, there are more than a handful of Hearthstone streamers that have more than 1,000 viewers.
Well then, we have a problem.
But Red hits 1,000 viewers sometimes. Shtanodachi used to hit close to 2,000 viewers in Arena as well, within the last couple of years. And even within a year ago, there were a couple of Korean streamers who used to hit about 2.5k and 3.5k viewers. Again, Arena streamers.
Wind and brass. Load away. Load away. It's a threat. Keep on panning.
Well, Red has been a streamer for a long time and a good one at that. Darn it. Well, Red's been streaming for a very long time as well.
I wonder.
That's awesome, Lord. Well, you're always welcome here, sir. I think we need to do this and just go face. I'm not trading, let them trade. You wonder if COD has a digital TCG? I doubt. Fucking Zyga. I haven't played Arena in so long. But I think I do a pretty good job of beats eating for those. Kind of beats eating. Is that when you watch me and do things I don't want to know you do? Holy moly. Hearthstone is very good at being a casual game that also takes skill to master. Even though there's a lot of very high variance that has been increasing over time at differentiating exact placements, there's still skill that brings you towards the top of leaderboards or whatever you want to call it. Easy to jump in, easy to understand what's happening, right? An AoE is it just in case? Because I only have one molted left. It has also a very good UI, and it's quite flowy, even though again, over time it's becoming a little more laggy and server issues. Fun to watch as well. I also think there's a lot more developed streamers, I guess I would call it, in Hearthstone that are better at streaming. Whereas when newer games come out, it's much harder for the streamer to also keep the stream intriguing, because they're trying to figure out what the hell's happening in the game, you know? Try to keep it English as much as possible, guys. Yeah, even the way it looks, right? Like, the cards are... there's complaints from less casual players about how cards are not descriptive enough, but for a new player, they usually err on the side of favoring the person playing the card, and it packs a punch. You see this? It's art. Half a second of a read to tell you what the card does, and most cards are that way. You know? Greedy and Onk, thank you for the follows.
They break so easily.
Well, there's only one of those gonna rattle, brother.
Keep it together.
Alright. And spend seeds. Yeah. I think Hearthstone is a very good casual and a new player experience into the CG world. Your English is great, Argonab. I didn't know you were German. Well, now I do, but...
Rome versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Some of what they've done to better the world for new and returning players and casual players has taken away some aspects that top players would prefer. But the truth is that the top of the top players are more niche. I fall in that realm, right? And by appealing to me, they're appealing to too few of a viewer base or whatever player base. And that would make the game less popular, which would make it worse for me anyway. So I kind of align with some things that they do, you know? Plus, they've already moved away from the whole highly competitive esports scene, and in Arena there was never such a scene. So I'd rather not care about the difference between number 2 and number 3 Arena and say, listen, if you're in the top 100, you're good. But more people play Arena. Yeah, what's that? What's it called? Is it Murphy's Law? Not Murphy's Law. Highest effort on 70% or whatever.
Well then, we have a problem.
I can't really kill that. Could coin 3, but probably just this. The 1/1 would be nice if I roll it from Taskar. And I know, I always try to say this, Skelly bro, I can take the realm of I'm in that 5%, so I should showcase and stick up for that 5%. I like to be a little more overarching, I guess, in my idea, I want to say, and thoughts. Been snowing a ton currently where I live. 30 centimeters. I know what 30 centimeters looks like. Can't kill this. That's crazy, Tatum. I feel like a lot of streamers do that as well, though, Skelly. Or, well, when I say a lot in my bubble. Jesus. Kind of screwed, chat. $115. I've never experienced something like that, man. I could coin Ghostwriter. Ignore this until I Blackrock. They're just gonna keep getting the reductions from this, but I have no way. I actually do have a way of killing it. I just realized. Blackrock Double Brew. Okay. Kind of sucks, but I think I can't let them keep getting the reductions with the tide pools. Yeah, again, it's not me saying that they're wrong, Skelly bro, it's just a point of view thing.
Always little time.
I should end the thing. Okay. What if I triangulate Nebula and discover 2 Nebulas?
This may just be my best song yet.
That's not Nebula, chat. They suck. That's not Nebula, chat. Am I trying to high roll natural talent? That was not a good turn. Which one's your favorite spell? The Smell as Infinite is one of them. I don't really have like a favorite card or a favorite spell. I need my like Doc Holli'dae, Cosmonaut, stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 50-50 to hit Nebula. Do I go for digging now instead? Or do I go for Frosty? Digging gives me the full excavate chain, but Frosty gives me super stall.
I wonder.
This specific game is for sure because I didn't get early game tempo and my opponent's going for value because I don't have early game tempo. But there's a lot of back and forth for sure, Shamo.
A clear garden for a
Well, each cast gives me 8 armor and 8 taunt randomer. And I have Doctor Holli'dae. Yeah, that's true as well. Shamo. This deck is lending a little bit more towards that. You like Frosty? That's a close one for sure. I don't know. If I had Doctor Holli'dae in hand, I think it's an insta snap Frosty brownie. I mean, I wanted Nebula, I will say, but... Have I hit Nebula yet?
Did you bring some fish?
The only reason to swing here would be if I draw Holly. I don't even think it's in direct right now, I'm not sure. Just not really that good of a card. Sure, it can seem good in a game like this, but... I was thinking about it, Digi didn't feel good enough to have a... what, 5-4 on board for turn 8.
I'll blast you out of orbit.
Hey, lead man. Yeah, I don't care about the reduction unless I draw Nebula, like Brownie said. So basically, 19 draws I prefer to not swing. 2 draws I prefer to swing.
Your ship bears nothing to my blades.
Hey, like games. A lot of people popping back in. Love to see it. I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but you take the hit anyway. Probably a tumbleweed turn. Get rid of this. Yeah. Do I start swinging now? Hey, you ridden?
Elements guide me.
I actually have no idea, Envy. To be honest. Hey Lolo, so many lovelies. Are you all telling your friends to come watch? We're gonna get 1,000 viewers on Hearthstone Arena, right chat? Okay, reverb number 3. Sea breeze chalice. Ping. Can't target this. Just musher, it feels too bad. I need to start rolling with this card.
A curse of bronze upon you. It's really a blessing.
There is little time.
A mesmerizing melody.
Should have actually played this.
Elements guide me.
Should have played that. This would have been 0. Right? If I immediately played that on Doctor Holli'dae, I could have had a 0 here. Next year? I mean, something big's coming to Arena, supposedly.
I'm sending you into the past.
2 AoE. 2 AoE swing left. No, they announced it a few times. Direct. Yeah. So right now the Holli'dae doesn't matter, but in 3 or 4 turns I feel the 5-5 versus the 6-6 will matter, 6-6 versus 7-7, etc. Now do they risk this to roll Infinitize is the question. Get the random so that you burn all your cards. Nope. And now I can swing into this. Expensive digging or cheap digging tempo mishmash? I want a Divine Brew just to heal 4. It's just too much to just do this. This is so hard for them to clear, unless they also have another reverb. But 4th reverb?
You weren't some.
I have draw. I've already triangulated. Cosmo, sort of. Cactus, sort of.
No gems escape from drilling the kid.
Oh, it says explode.
Random Journey through the portal, which also was a random spell from Blaster, right? Yes, sirree.
Wind and breath. Blown away. Elements guide me. There is little time.
That's rough, Spec. Crazy how it goes sometimes, right? Try and make a board that's awkward for them to handle. Good top deck.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
Well, this is where I'm really happy that I had the Doc Holly earlier. The question is, do I digging? Demon, excavate 2, excavate 3, 1, 2. Maybe I do. Do I care about a 4th excavate right now? Not really. I think I jive. Yeah, it's only really gonna change my top deck, I guess, right? And the frog. I still have another digging in the deck, right? And a kobold miner. Reverb. Target that. Reese. Okay.
Valen, we have a problem. Does anyone copy?
No, I don't think I go for the lethal.
Here we are. Lights are flourish.
Elements guide me.
He just put Pagad. What are you doing, Ivanovich? They pack, got hollow. Oh my god. With Talgit it doesn't work because they take double. Interesting. What a crazy set of draws well for them. And also again, perfect Canary Excavate, perfect Boulder Festoger Excavate. Ah, missed my Nebula again.
Time runs out on me.
Do you ever swing is the question. You know, Rag will hit. Do I still swing? It's a 6/6, by the way.
I wonder.
Well, I'm at 10 anyway if Rag misses.
There is little time.
Don't have reach.
I don't know, man. It's marginally better, I think, than going for the 50-50. Just really annoying because, again, really solid hits on the excavates, like such perfect excavates. Not sure I can think of a better one than the 6/7 in that position, and similarly with the Canary. Best. They know I have Rag, right?
I wonder.
Like, I semi-hate this, but I think this has to be the play. And if they have 3 damage, I'm dead, basically. Otherwise, I'm dead to many more things. The freeze face and then missing the frog was rough, though. I think I needed the swing there. Oh well. Again, very good Heatwave top deck, very good Rising Waves top deck as well. Very good specific hits on the excavates. They played well as well, don't get me wrong, but... Hey Dino. I think this is the kind of game where they played well. Our early game was horrendous, right? And they hit maybe not the most high roll of stuff, but just enough stuff to give them the edge, I feel.
Versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
This is where it gets interesting. Dimensional Core sucks, you chuck this. Greedy partners are good too. But it's good if you have another 2. The question is, do I chuck this and pray for another 2, or do I keep it because it's a 2? I think I have enough 2s to where I can look for a better one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 27 minus 2. 9 out of 25 with 2 chances into 2 draws. Worth it. Alright, I don't know it. Happens. I think you played well as well, man. Same thing I told Spec. I think your excavates were on point. Your excavate hits, but you played well as well. Unfortunately, my early game was a little slow. But
Their waters.
I think you play well as well, man.
On Pannon.
Hey, don't worry. So many people watch here. It's likely I'm gonna queue into people, man. I have no problems with people queuing into me or whatever. I get annoyed when people do it on purpose or maliciously and then cheat over and above that, you know, so... People queue into me. It happens, man. I'm gonna say Nebula, so if I gotta drop the rag. On the play like Cosmo.
Rocky ride.
I don't know, is the truth there. Dude, the Arabica has a great blend. Double malted? Or brass Ellie?
I wonder.
Brass 1? Why would you attack just one then? You're opening yourself up to punishes, no? Because it has taunt. Thank you so much, Athenoic. I really appreciate the new Prime sub there, man.
Wind that brass. Blown away. Blown away.
Thank you for the support. Enjoy some ad-free viewing, sir. Good luck with the rest of your run as well. And perfect time to remind people, if you do have Amazon Prime, remember you get a free sub every month. Used on a creator of your choice. Again, doesn't have to be me, but you have it for free as part of your Amazon Prime. Might as well support a creator while you're at it. Athenoic. How come I always get the 6 wins? I get the most awful opening hand possible every single time, never fails. Well, probably because when you get the awful opening hands when you're at 2 or 3 or 4, you lose and you don't get the 6, so you don't think about it.
Wind that brass.
Or maybe you're just on an unlucky coincidental streak. This dude has my deck. So who's gonna draw Doc Holly first, huh? I want to draw my Cosmonaut for next turn. What spell am I playing? I might honestly Ice Crown just for the F of it. You also waste a coin instead. Does have to be me? Nah, I like, you know, there's never any obligations in my head. If people want to support me, I appreciate it, but I also don't obligate. Like, I want people to just feel calm and chill here and don't feel obliged to do anything. You don't have to chat, you don't have to do anything. You just have to not be mean, I guess. I know this isn't very good in this situation, but it just has to be the play. Even digging is good. Those are the exact 3 cards I would have wanted. You ever triangulate and hit Nebula? Let's say I take triangulate. I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Would be a 50-50. Just not comfortable enough. I think we have to go Nebula. Which means we do this. I can play Nebula next turn with the coin, Jarbius.
All in.
There's little time.
Very well could, depending on how far ahead they get how far ahead they get next turn. Randomer. Very well could. Thank you so much, Davis, for the 7 months Prime, man. Right back at you. You're up. See ya, Apex. I think now I tumble instead though. Because of this dumb Bafin. If I high roll something from Nebula, the Bafin will remove the high roll.
Holy.
Did you bring some?
Wasted that Bafin? Well, it's probably their best development. Right? But they have a very similar deck to me. It doesn't, Jimmy. It was the 7 mana card that I had. Yeah, because I still had the Tumbleweed, Jimmy. Poof. I guess I prefer the 6/10.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Candle mudslider.
Bafin only answer to Nebula. I mean, Bafin's the answer to the death rattles if you hit a specific thing from Nebula, but if your hand is Molted Magma, Treasure, Tumbleweed, and a bad card, you probably have to tempo it.
The water's fine.
Yeah. What was it called? Split and Festa route? I actually don't think splitting Space Rock is super OP randomer. It's just amazing when it's part of Nebula or part of travel security, etc, right? Like my opponent played, I faced an opponent that played this on 8, I just went face and killed them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Set up a lethal to where just the Exodar kills them. Nice stats. That's crazy. We were talking about an Uberak early. That's what makes an Uberak good. The same thing with Space Rock. How you get it.
Like a rock.
Yeah, this is them conceding.
Happy Hallows End. You win this one.
Draw versus Garrosh.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
A warrior? Boy, do I want to keep coin, but boy, do I have to coin this.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Holy crap. You've actually had only Space Rock in hand, Kenny? Next time we can miner plus treasure. Rushy boy. Up there or here attacks. Give all Draenei in your hand plus 12. I have not seen... I got this offered in my last warrior. I didn't pick it. Because it felt a little bad. I have not seen it in play yet until now. Alright, what if I miner anyway here? This Dream Server just dies to this. I know this dies to this, but hopefully we get Rock, Heart Blossom, 2-3 Rash would even be good. Heart Blossom's the best. Discover a 2-drop. Even coins are solid. Heal is the bad one. Okay. So now it begs the question, am I going to Nebula on 7? That's a slow turn. I could coin Ghost, but we have some heal. If I can play Nebula one turn earlier, it could just be game winning, right? But still no Draenei. It's only these two which could be buffed Draenei. Yeah, theirs has Rush and Excavate. That's cheating, isn't it, Exercise?
This may just be my best song yet.
Backup Tidal. I don't want to overload, chat. Next turn is 6, which means I want to coin the one after. Backup Tidal, I guess. Still, okay, Frosty the card. That's just very good though. Yeah, that's the card I need. Overload now? I'd have to coin to overload now. Tidal's just a very bad card. Joker though.
Don't you know who I am?
Going face. Okay. Probably still Frosty the core. What's the other line? Molted, Trade, Groundskeeper, Face? Maybe that is better. Could also just take this trade and go like Groundskeeper Totemic. I want to create as good a board as I can into Nebula. Which I honestly think is the Malted Groundskeeper play. There's a world where I take this trade, but... honestly, glad I popped it, because them popping this into Nebula would be annoying. I just hope they take this trade. Because otherwise I'm going to have a different play next time. I can't Nebula into this. Perfect. Still only 2 cards, which could be buff Draenei. Okay. Now we're in a comfortable position. This sucked. Exodar, I guess. These suck as well. I guess we go Exodar again. What a low road. This doesn't really help me to hit something like this. I needed something better. Kinda scary, 9-1 warrior. It's like 5 minions in Nebula. No, I think there's closer to 10 on Mirara. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. That is crazy to see Rattleguard this score, though. If I were him, I would leave the game. If I say how many stats, what is it? 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 8 factorial. Works? Of course it works. This is probably them conceding now.
A curse of bronze upon you. It's really a blessing.
I need board space, right? No, 8 factorial is multiplication, right, Jervis? Yeah, sorry, you 8 plus stuff.
Elements guide me.
Is there a word for factorial with addition kind of thing? I'm kind of gonna pace myself.
Don't have reach. Use some sludge.
Sum? Partial sum till 8? No, because if you say sum 8, that's just 8 plus 8, what?
Don't know what's out there, so you go first.
Elements guide me.
Hyperfactorial. Geometrical progression is any sequence of numbers that has geometric relativity, no, or whatever. Triangle number.
I smell gold in their waters.
Anyway, that's what it is. Oh wait, I have asteroids.
I'm rich!
Oh, is it? Is Brogai a Draenei? I didn't pay attention. No, it isn't. This is a Draenei.
Time to feast.
No, but a partial sum is more widespread. No, I think I can have just reading that. Honestly, this may be their tidal wave into like drinky drinks.
Elements guide me.
That's IRL and drinks. Oh no, Spec. Contact your landlord. One of my fridge magnet pieces had a plastic piece snap off today. Yeah, can't do much else, Spec. Unless you want to buy one for yourself. Drinks never hit all where you want. Well, they just did, didn't they? Oh, you have a microwave? At least you've got a microwave, I mean, I don't know.
Elements guide me.
It's when 12-1, my Orios was one of those fun game crashes. No, that feels so bad, Gorbundi. Jeez, dude. I'm sorry you missed your 12-0 like that, dude.
No matter where we are, livestock flourish.
Honestly, it's kind of on value more than anything.
Elements guide me.
But I'm not gonna go all out here, that's enough on board. Yeah, I could have taken Frosty the Core for 0, but I wouldn't play it, so I'd rather triangulate and find Amphibious or Frosty the Core and have it cost 5. At this stage of the game anyway. I.e. when the game's over. Weird thing, my sub expires so many tons of ads when I try to reset with Prime, it says...
Doomhammer.
So... Twitch is a... I can explain this. Twitch is a month-to-month thing, Bredsky. Whereas Prime isn't exactly 30 days to the minute. So, if you subbed at 5:30, you have half an hour. You know what I mean? Minor treasure or chill vibes? I think we do treasure. Yeah. So you'll also find that your day changes where you get the resub notification on Twitch.
Feel your blood run cold.
Okay. Smart with the non-trade from them, by the way. We do hit this on curve. I think I'm gonna look for something to do here, right? Well then. Now I wish I traded into the 3-3, but I'm gonna have to think. We have this on curve, which is huge here. I've never taken any points away from anyone except removed all of my own.
I'll take the anchor.
I really wish the Doc Holly got buffed. A nice 6-6 would be so much better, but can't really complain, I have it on curve. One of you's lying. I mean, you know who. Is there any weapon destruction in? None of the, like, Vipers.
Home is where the wagon is.
Yo, the OG of the OGs. I kinda want to discover out. I also kind of want to kill this. The question is, do I kill everything else instead? Eh.
This may just be my best song yet.
Tumbleweed from these. That could be a very nice board reset. And yeah, give me that triangulate. We're kind of super cooking here, right? You know, I kind of prefer this. I like how nerfed kites can be the best kites in Arena. Usually if they were nerfed in Standard, if something was too strong in Standard, can you imagine how good it would have been otherwise? What's the best average wins you ever got on the leaderboard? I don't play for my average, Enrith. Question here is it worth a tumbleweed? Is an extra tumbleweed? I could take 9 double brass Ellie, right?
I wonder.
But ignore the 9-7 as well. Feels like a tumbleweed though. 6 face, take 9, or trade tumble.
Wind that blast. Blown away. Blown away.
Damn. I think I still won that. I don't know, Enrith. In the 8s probably, but I just keep playing bottom classes after that, so it just keeps going down. I don't try to get a finish or anything of that sort, you know?
It's boogie time.
Or look for Nebula and heal my face, probably. I mean, you should Nebula first, but maybe I don't want to give them a read. Eh.
A clear garden.
How about you don't do that, Dr. Moon, now? What do you think? Yeah, it's been a long one. You got 7 XMH. Congratulations. You also know my deck. Purposely decided to have a good deck to wait for me. Know how I'm playing. Know my win cons. Know my legendary. Know what's in my deck. Know how I'm playing and why I'm playing. Understand that I'm telling you straight up, do not purposely try to queue into me.
This is a choice. Surrender or die alone.
Resort Valley kill Jaden with Dance Floor. Just rip a Nebula, huh? I've got you, Mehuto. Give me a sec. Jeez. Need some better ones, chat. I really need to hit some better ones, chat. I'm getting kinda bad at this. Let's hydrate. I want more damage right now. Well, you know exactly, Erden, what I think. It's not a fair game, is it? Think about it this way. The fairest it can be is if you already know my deck. If you're queuing into me on purpose, you're watching, right? You know my deck. You know what I've talked about the deck, right? You know my win con, you know my legendary, you know my synergies, you know how I'm playing and why I'm making certain plays. And you chose when to queue into me, i.e. your deck is probably better because you're choosing to queue into me. That's the fairest it can be, and it is unbelievably unfair. Doing it with, like, purposefulness is... No. They told you what they have. Okay, yeah. They have 7 excavates. Doesn't even make it remotely close to fair.
I must move quickly.
Also, maybe me saying I don't want that might be something to think about. The thing is this, right, Crimscheck? People say I'm entitled to ask for that. Because it's unfair if people do it by mistake or something, because they shouldn't need to pay attention every time. But the thing is, I faced multiple people in this run from chat, and I treated it differently, right? I'm fine with people doing it by mistake, and it happens. It's completely fine, right? It happens. That stuff happens. They can, but the asteroids... This card itself can go face. But the asteroids themselves can.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Tumble is interesting, but they still keep a 3-1 they can't kill. And they're gonna get rushies next turn, so I feel like my board is mostly gone. So I just want to set up a lethal with just the 3-2 if possible. And try something like this. No, this has Divine Shield, Virtus.
Your bones will make a fine addition to my...
Doesn't make it fair. Regardless, man. Just don't do it, man. Right? The most you can do is make it fairer, which still gives you all the other benefits I mentioned, which you're choosing to ignore. Really good, honestly, their Doom Maiden, giving them Asteroid, which gave them another draw, which gave them the employees, kinda crazy. They probably do it more on purpose. Trade. I can't order. I mean, no. It actually does matter. Why didn't they do this first? That's actually a huge order, lol, from them. Rushing this into this was way stronger. They would have actually been able to kill here. That's a big misplay from them. I probably still win because I have the stuff, but I wouldn't have won this turn. Yeah, it was a mistake from them, I think.
Roll versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Let's go, DB. If I get a 2-drop. Seven excavates and Saroon, right? Exercise. Damn, no 2-drop. The 2-drop would have just probably won me the game. Honestly. Right. Let them ping.
Audio processing.
Curse of gods upon you.
Don't try to, like, I try to be really open and everything in chat. Don't try to purposely be defiant. I'll give you one last chance, but... I don't think it's them exercise. It's just now trying to twist my words. Sometimes people have global or cultural barriers that makes them not understand. I feel like a timeout is pretty clear as to this is not what I want. So they come back and be again. Don't worry, I know exactly how to answer it next. The question is, do I digging right? Don't think so, right? Interesting. See, Magma is really good. I can't get more Nebula. I already have it in hand. Oh, you mean Amphibious? Yeah, I think because I already have Doctor Holli'dae, I want healing. And maybe slightly less healing with Discover is better than Chill. And we'll just start drawing. I already have a big swing. The existence of my weapon and Nebula in hand.
You burn some, you earn some.
Wow. Almost perfect, if not perfect, outcome there. They decide not to coin. So they value the coins more. Interesting.
Time to croak. Candle but lighter.
Let them value trade. Nebula's super good, Nepo. Nebula's super good. It can low roll though, and sometimes decks are strong enough to where even a low roll Nebula might not keep up.
Fun begins.
What a top deck with the double coin. Mate. Mate, we're in trouble.
On my right.
We are in sincere trouble. Yo. That's pretty cool though, I will say. Pretty cool, I will say. Okay. Lot of damage as well. I don't think so, Giga. Really cool. Very nice combo from there. Now I understand why they kept the coins. That was their top deck on 7 though. So do they have another one in hand?
Magical might.
And all that refill. We don't know what they have as a duplicated card, but it could honestly be spontaneous combustion. I need to get rid of these. But not at the cost of a swing here, I think. I still feel like we're losing. We do have triple amphibious, which I can find with Cosmo. I probably will do that on 10. Three out of 19, about 1 in 6. Makes rising waves awkward, right? Trade their rising waves. Never mind. Is that what they found from it? Yep. Gives us some breathing room though. Very good hit there for me.
I'll blast you out of orbit.
Pretty good too.
Don't dismiss a subtle tremor.
It's fine. Okie dokes. Here we go. Can I please hit some stronger flipping cards? I swear I'm really bad at this. Usually it's as close as possible to your win-loss ratio. No, there's Space Rock Exercise, there's Proto Drake as well. Those are the hits you want, mostly. I've just kind of missed them all. I mean, this is still really good. I just would feel a lot safer versus an Infinitized Tidepool Mage with Excavates. That seems to have burn. Less worried about burn right now, but maybe they low roll this at least. Seems like it. They're one away from a Titan.
Off to a rocky start.
Yeah, Sargeras and Amantul is what I'm scared of. And this is not freeze. Chill vibes. Cosmonaut plus chill vibes here. Those are Cactus Cutter.
I wonder.
Another backup AoE. Draw is pretty good. Let's not do it yet, though. They can clear here. Maybe I should have pushed the Two-Face. Although the 2 does play around Rising Waves. No, that's I think Whizbang as well as I go. Why no Blackrock on Amalgam? Blackrock on Amalgam. Not sure what you mean. Just. Yeah, I don't care enough when I'm looking to do the draw. I want to draw with Oracle. Namely, is what I was hoping for. I could have lethal if I waste Ice Crown and hit Malted, right? I think it's worth the risk.
Witness. Arcane. How enigmatic. There's little time. I am the most high.
I mean, their hand is Elemental that is worse than a 5/6, Infinitize, Sunset Volley. That's half their hand, right? Sunset Volley doesn't save them here. I was hoping for Mold. If I hit Malted there, I had lethal. If I hit Malted for Amphibious, I had lethal as well, I think. No, maybe that would have been one up. There I needed digging, probably. Reaching? No, they have the one more, Ellie. They play the Amalgam and the 5/6 that came for free.
Got flourish.
That's reaching. Say hello to YouTube chat! Greaser Lethal! MVP! And another class in the 12-win bag. It's a Worgen Greaser meta. You guys don't see it, but right here, right above my camera, YouTube is now seeing all of your chats. And they're gonna be like, oh, look at these amazing people on Twitch. What an amazing community. As Turtle Cube comes in with the new 3-year Prime resub. Look at that, Turtle Cube with the 3-year Prime resub, hitting that legendary mug. Alerts don't make it to YouTube, unfortunately, peeps. But the chat does. I mean, the deck was great. We kind of said it, right? Doctor Holli'dae actually had quite some impact in the last, well, the second half of the run. The first half we didn't draw it, right? But the first half and the second half was quite impactful. Bayfin did quite some work. Nebula did quite some work. The deck kind of played in two ways, I would say. Initially, we were just rolling with the quality of our cards. Later on, we had some really tough games where we really had to think about our triangulate, we really had to think about our discovers, we really had to try and balance the Doctor Holli'dae. Both losses were to... I think some really sweet excavate hits from two peeps in chat. The Warrior, Spec, and ethanoic acid. And I'm actually much happier to lose 2 than 1. But obviously only because I got the 12. Deck was great. Shaman is strong. Doctor Holli'dae still remains a strong legendary, especially drawn early. New meta cards for Shaman, Nebula. I think I said it in this run. I think Nebula is the best card from the new expansion in a vacuum. May not be the best in because Death Knight has a lot of synergies and stuff, as a whole, but individually I think this card is crazy. And I honestly think I low rolled it a lot in this run, and still it was crazy good. Even as a low roll, and by low roll I don't mean Nebula as a low roll. Nebula is always a great card, but for what Nebula can be, I think I low rolled it a lot. Not in every game, but often. I still think it's crazy. Triangulate is also super good. But the deck just had very good curve, very good things to find it. Just enough draw, just enough generation. Premium legendary. Some good answers like Bayfin in there. Some stall. Peel with Doc Holli'dae is really good. Frosty the Court, Chill Vibes, Amphibious. Very nice. Let's check out the rewards. Hope you enjoyed this 12-win Shaman on YouTube. It's another 12-win class where I'm so happy we're back to dual class where I can showcase the different classes without being overwhelmed with all of the choices. Whilst hopefully showing you some 12s with all the different stuff as well. So there's Shaman added to the mix. I hope you enjoyed it on YouTube. Everyone here was telling you, first of all, look how awesome the Twitch chat is. Right, if you're on YouTube, feel free to come by and hang on Twitch as well. But as everyone told you, please do consider liking the video and more importantly, subscribing to the channel to catch some more great Dark Beyond runs. Especially if you're enjoying the content, especially if you're enjoying chilling, especially if you're enjoying hanging, especially if you're enjoying just watching these arenas. I'll hopefully bring you some more great ones soon.